Hello and happy Thursday. I am 2 days out from my Fit Model debut, taking you along on all of the things involved in Peak Week prep. And today we are getting Shiloh groomed at Petco. This is my daughter Logan. And we're gonna go inside to Petco, drop her off, and as soon as we are done with that, I'm gonna go to the gym and do a really quick workout. So hang out with us today and have fun. So we are here at the gym and I am getting ready to do a banded glute workout. So here is the workout today. We got some banded hip thrusts, lateral walks, glute bridges, and abduction machine because it is all about just getting that blood pumped, not getting sore. And so I've got my bands here and we're about to get started. So after that wonderful banded glute workout, my daughter and I went back home. I had my breakfast, that same omelet that I showed you the recipe for yesterday. And now Shiloh is ready to be picked up from Petco. So I am here in the parking lot about to go pick her up. I will come back home and I'm going to have to get ready to pack because tomorrow is travel day to Montgomery and I need to get all organized with my packing list, make sure that I have everything that I need for the bodybuilding competition. So I'll take you along with that. So pretty. Let me see. Oh, look at you, little Miss Priss, little bow in your hair. All right, so I am still checking in 3 times per day with my coach, Coach Adam Atkinson with See You Later Leaner. And so this is how I set it up. I have my ring light, I have my phone right here, and I set it on a 10-second timer, and I go ahead, hit the button, I get into my front pose, take the picture, then I look at it, make sure it looks good because he wants my 2 obligatory, oh my goodness, I don't even know how to say the word. The 2 poses that I must do in Fit Model. And I did not like that photo, so I'm gonna take it again because my glutes were not popped as much as what I would like. So I'm gonna really focus on that. I'm gonna focus on twisting, making sure my shoulders are back, leaned forward. And let's see how that one turned out. See if that one was a little bit better. No, my stomach looked really too big. I'm telling you, there is a method to the madness here. Let me try not to talk. Okay, let's see how that one turned out. See if I like that one a little bit better. Yeah, my stomach still looks huge. However, I've had my breakfast, I've had my lunch, so it is what it is. Okay, and then I'm going to take some back poses. Make sure that everything looks good with that. So I get into my back pose. I'm making sure that I'm flaring my elbows. I'm not pinching them. My glutes are lifted. I'm pushing through the hips. Let's see how that did. Looks pretty good to me, so I am happy with that. So those are my check-in photos, morning, noon, and night, so he can see how my food choices affect my physique. Also, if you're wondering why a lot of bikini competitors wear socks, it is cold. Not only that, but we practice so much in our heels that sometimes the plastic on top can dig into your skin. And so it's just for comfort as well. And if you are breaking in a new pair of heels, well, then it helps break them in without hurting your feet. So that's kind of why we do that. I know I get a lot of questions on that, so I wanted to address it. Okay, so it is the end of the day and I am mentally exhausted. Mother Nature did come to visit me today, and so my coach put me on that protocol I told you about, and I have been an emotional wreck. I have been thinking that my check-in photos don't look good, I don't look lean enough, I don't look ready, I don't feel prepared. All of the second guessing has come into play. So, you know, my coach says that I'm ready. He says that my check-ins look good, so that makes me feel better. It makes me realize that all that I am thinking is all hormone-based and because of what's going on at the moment. So I'm just putting my faith in, sticking to my macros, doing exactly what Adam tells me to do. And today we are packing. So I am a very type A personality. I thrive on being organized, knowing what I'm going to do, when I'm going to do it. And so I have a huge 3-page competitor pack list. I am not going to go over all of this with you. If you want it, I can send it to you, but this is every single thing that I am going to need for show day and for my trip down. But let me highlight just the major things. I'm going to sit this down because I'm not even going to use it. I'm just going to kind of talk to you freely and kind of go through what all I have. So when you are preparing for a bodybuilding competition, one of the things that you have to get is a tan, a spray tan. And it's a really, really, really dark spray tan, not your regular run-of-the-mill thing that you would normally get. This spray tan comes off on everything and is super dark. So what I do so that I don't mess up the hotel sheets is I get these black satin sheets and I just take all of the bed sheets off of the hotel bedding and I put my own on here. And then I also have a black comforter. And so that's what I use in addition to my own towels and my own washcloths so that I'm not messing anything up at the hotel. I don't have it up here, but I do aluminum foil on the toilet seat. It is not comfortable at all, but I don't want the tan transferring from me to the toilet seat because, you know, most of them are porcelain, and so I don't want that to happen. So I put that down there. And there's something really funny, and I've got it somewhere around here, and I was going to tell you about this. Okay, so this applies to the ladies. You know when you tinkle, sometimes it doesn't come out in just one little neat little stream. So because your tan is everywhere, you don't want any splashes. So what I do is I take one of these cups and I put a little hole in it, and then that way you can actually hover over the toilet, pee in this cup, and then it kind of eliminates the splashing that would ruin your tan. So, little hack. If you've never competed before, little hack for there. Let me see what else I've got up here. I've got my NPC card registration and some paper for the meeting that we're going to have. We have a mandatory meeting at 8 o'clock on Saturday before the show, so I've got that. I'll also include my driver's license and things that I need for registration. Some hand warmers because I have it super hot in this house. My family is sweating, but yet I am freezing. I only took my sweatshirt off to do this video. That's how cold I am. So I got some hand warmers. I've got some trash bags in order to put all of my yucky tanning stuff in after we're all done. All of my nails, I did my toenails today. Oh, it only took about 5 or 6 coats to get it right, but it is done. And all of the things that I need to do in case tan gets on my nails, I can kind of wash that off. Baby wipes, because when they tan you, it gets everywhere, even on your palms, and you don't want to wash your hands and wash the tanning off of this. So this allows you to at least get in between the folds and wash your palms so that you can eat in a, a hygienic fashion. I've got all of my loose-fitting clothes for when I get my tan, my loose-fitting clothes for when you sleep. You do not want to sleep in the nude, because if you accidentally put your hand over your body, you're going to have a handprint there. So you have to be completely covered at night and loose-fitting clothes. Let's see, I've already talked about this. My robe, just so I can cover up. A little handheld mirror that has like a light with it, because everyone knows hotel mirrors stink. And so this is my own, so I can make sure that I'm tweezing everything and everything looks good. I have got my show day jewelry and bathing suit. So last time I had a backup suit that someone let me borrow, but with this being a new fit model category, I didn't have that luxury. So let's pray that this is actually covering 50% of my glutes, because that's been an issue that I've been really, really worried about. And then I have my beautiful jewelry. You know, you're not allowed to have bling on your suit for fit model. So I am going all out and have my beautiful pageant jewelry that I like to wear. So super excited about that. I've got my rings and my bracelets in here. And then I have my extensions. So my friend Amber Kennedy is going to be doing my hair and makeup, and I'm so excited about that, because we've got 2 other contestants that are going to be using her. She's getting a hotel very close to where we're going to be performing, so she can do touch-ups. And so I'm bringing her my hair extensions, hairspray, and then we've got something called Bikini Bite, and what that does is it allows the backside of your bathing suit to cover your glutes and stay put. So you just spray a little bit on there and then adhere it, and then that way it doesn't cinch up as you walk. I've got my little hair cover for tanning, and then a little bit of some spray to kind of make you shine if I'm not shining too much after they glaze me after my tan. I have some, just some Thrive Laval business cards in case in case I meet someone, we hit it off, we want to connect. And then I've got my bands, because backstage, they don't allow weights, but they allow you to have bands. And so you can pump up backstage, and they're just super light, very handy in this little bag right here. And then I've got all of my pump up candy that me and my daughter got yesterday, and some other things like rice cakes, just some really simple carbs. I am actually meal prepping right now. I've got some chicken cooking. I cooked up some hamburger meat. Coach Adams already sent me what I need for Saturday. And it looks like I'm going to be having my standard Thrive Shake, just because that does work really well for my body. And then I'm going to be able to get 2 eggs and some cream of rice. And that's it for morning. Now, after preliminaries at lunch, I'll be able to have my hamburger with the potatoes that I showed you the recipe yesterday. And then for dinner, I believe it's another 2 eggs with cream of rice. So that's going to be all that I'm going to be consuming until after finals. And then I'm just going to let it rip, and I'm going to have anything that my heart desires. I honestly don't have any big cravings. Last time when I competed in the bikini division, I was craving chocolate-covered raisins and banana, what is it called? Not banana nut bread, banana pudding. And my sister-in-law makes the most incredible banana pudding, and she made me a huge container of it, and it was gone in 2 days. Like, that's how much I was craving it. This time I'm not really craving a whole lot of stuff, except for maybe something that's really high in fat or really high in carbs, maybe like sushi. So yeah, we'll figure out where we want to go after the show. So this completes my 2 days out video. And tomorrow is Friday and will be my travel day, so you'll get to see what all goes into that. And then before you know it, it's going to be show day. So excited to be able to bring you everything that is behind the scenes that goes into bodybuilding prep. See you tomorrow.